So when learning the push press, one of the key things you need to learn is how to do the dip. So for this, I want Rach to make sure her hands are just outside her shoulders, which is great. The bar is fully resting in that front rack position and the elbows are just in front of the bar. We now want to keep her torso nice and upright, and we're going to achieve that by getting her to take a dip and hold the bottom of the dip for a couple seconds. So I'll say dip through the knees. She's kept her torso upright, excellent, and stand up slowly. Let's complete that again. Dip, good. She's got her torso upright through the knees, very good, excellent. Now I'm going to get her to do the same thing, but I'm going to get her to add speed. So I'm going to say dip and drive, and I want her to stand up nice and fast this time, and that bar's just going to pop off her shoulders a little bit. So I'm going to go dip and drive, and the bar popped up the shoulders, bumped her on the chin. So I'm going to get her to pull her chin out of the way on this next one. So we'll go dip and drive, and you see how it pops up. Now we're going to add finally the press, which is going to be the dip, drive, and press. All right, adding that power, and go dip, drive, and press. Excellent. So she's now used that power from her legs to create the movement. Ready? A very common fault with the push press is the athlete losing their torso position forward throughout the dip, like so. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cue the athlete to go through their knees first. Okay, so we're going to dip through the knees. That helps the athlete stay nice and upright. Another thing I could do is pop a stick behind them or a PVC pipe and give them that tactile cue so that they know to keep their torso upright. Excellent, good. And I'll get them to just do this with the dip portion of the movement before I then step out of the way and let them complete the rep without it. A common fault with the push press is the athlete leaning back throughout the dip, like so. What I'm going to do to correct that is break it down into just the dip portion of the movement. And I'm going to get the athlete to slightly push their hips back. So slightly push your hips back. Excellent. Good correction. Repeat. Excellent. And now finish the movement. A common fault in the push press is the athlete pressing too early in the movement, like so. What we're going to do to correct that is you can come behind the athlete and you can tell them to only press when their head hits your hand, like so. That gives them that tactile cue to open up and extend before they start pressing.